Hello, hello. Hi, this is Ricardo Gomez, master coach and trainer in NLP, timeline therapy, hypnosis, and coaching. Today, I want to share with you 4 tips that I learned for the last few years coaching people, helping people, or through my research on trying to figure out what's the difference between the people who get the result they want in their life and the people who don't. All right, so let me share that with you. The first thing, I want to go big picture with you. The first thing is the attitude and the intention, right? So what is your attitude? What is your intention when you start your day, your week, your month, your year? You know, everybody get excited at the beginning of the year. Everybody's talking about goals and things like that's awesome. But then what happened? Couple of days, weeks, months later, bam. So how do you keep that? How do you keep that excitement? How do you keep that drive towards where you are to where you want to be? All right, so you really have to put a time and effort into your intention and your attitude. You know, lately with the election, and it has been bad. I mean, the disappointment, the sadness, the anger that we've been seeing on the social media has been terrible. And you know what? I am not judging. I am not getting caught up in the loop, because my motto of the world is to respect people's thinking and people's values, period. Now, could I disagree with them? Absolutely. But I will not get engaged, and we've been seeing a lot of anger out there. You know, and I think the reason why we see a lot of anger out there after that is because people's mindset is not in the right place. If you start the day with really an attitude of excitement, if you start the day with the intention of, you know what, today is gonna be another great day. You know, you start already having that mindset, and it's gonna get you a totally different place versus, well, I can't believe I gotta go to work again, or this is happening. No. So how do we do that? How do you create that intention and that attitude to start with? So very simple, power of questions. So questions, you know, the answer is the question. So the way you do that, the way successful people have been doing that is very simple. They ask themselves very simple questions. And it goes like this: what's great about my day right now? Or what's great about my life right now, right? And then after that, they ask themselves, what am I excited about my life right now? Yeah, what am I excited? What am I really, really excited? And you know, and they get into that, you know, that attitude of excitement, of happiness, of really excited about the things that they want to create in their life. And then, of course, they ask themselves, what's not perfect yet? Because you really have to be aware. This is not about everything is wonderful, everything is beautiful, blah, blah, blah. No. This is about being aware of what's happening. So ask yourself, what is not perfect yet? Because that way you're aware of that part as well in your life that is not perfect yet. And you know what? It could be in relationship, it could be in your health, it could be in your business, it could be in your work, it could be spirituality, it could be relationship, family, whatever it is. Ask yourself, what's not perfect yet? So, because if you don't know, how are you gonna fix it? There's no way, right? And then the next question is, what's preventing me from X, Y, Z? Again, what you're doing, you create awareness. What's preventing me from X, Y, Z? All right, so number 1 was attitude and intention. Number 2 is the hour of power. And you probably heard the concepts from many people, and that's the most important concept of the day for you. It truly is. This is what's happening for most people. They wake up, and they hit the alarm. Maybe for another 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is. And then they run and they rush and they check the Facebook and they check the news and they just drive and they go crazy. No. Your hour power start breathing. Breathing is the most important thing that your body need. Think about it. Try not to breathe for 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, you get the point. So breathing is really important. So in the morning, when you wake up, take a few minutes, stay laying down in bed, and really connect your mind and your body. And just take some deep breathing. You know, just take some deep breathing to reconnect. Number 2, water. Depending if you sleep 6, 7, 8 hours, it's probably been several hours last time you had water in your body. So make sure you drink a big glass of water to start your day. Really important. Put aside the coffee for now. Water. That's what your body needs the most right now. It's water. All right? Number 3, stretch. Really take the time to awaken your body. You know, stretch. You know, 5, 10, 15 minutes and really connect. Okay, you're not stretching while checking the social media or the news or the emails. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. No, really stretch and really awaken your body. Your body is being laying still like this for 6, 7, 8 hours. It needs a little of awakening. So, you know, have you ever seen a cat? Same thing, they stretch. They know better. All right, so let's learn from them. Stretch in the morning. All right? After that, what you should really do is to focus on your breakfast. Make sure you have a healthy breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So I'm not gonna talk about health or what you should eat or not. Just know that this is the most important meal of the day. So eat something super healthy, very important for you. All right? So number 1 was attitude and intention. Number 2 was our power. Number 3, it's think with the end game in mind. Absolutely. With the end game in mind. Super, super, super important. So what does that mean? Well, after you breathe the water, you took your breakfast and things like that, this is the time for you to sit down, take a piece of paper, and write down your priorities for the day. Okay? What's really important for you today to achieve, to create, or to do? We haven't talked about email yet and things like that, right? So what's really important for you? And that could be including your hour power. But really take the time to think about, okay, who do I want to reach out today? You know, who am I waiting for? How do I want to connect with my kids if I have kids? Or with my loved one? Or do I need to text a friend? So it's not just business and work. You know, it's all these areas of your life that are important. Family, relationship, spiritual, health and fitness, personal development. Maybe you read a little bit. Really get connect with your body. Get connect with yourself. All right, super duper important. So just create that priority list of things that you really want to focus on the day to day. All right, so now if you include that in the hour power, think about the following. If you are like most people and you jump out of bed and you check your social media, you check the news and you check your email, well, guess what? Now you are on a reaction mode. Basically, you're reacting to someone else's demand, right? Because the email can wait another 30 minutes. There's no need to rush on that email. The social media is going to be there when you go back a half an hour, an hour from now. So really focus on yourself. Put the device aside, at least the first hour of the day. If you wake up at 6, challenge yourself. Really, I'm challenging you. Do not touch your device, computer, TV for the first hour of the day. And let me know how it goes. First hour of the day, no device. If you wake up at 7, no device until 8. If you wake up at 8, until 9. You got the concept. All right? Very, very, very important. Now, when you think about the end game in mind, what you want to create, and these concepts come from Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, but the concept is very simple. Once you know what your outcome is after you create the priority, visualize that outcome, but visualize like you achieve it. Visualize like you own it. It's yours. It's done. You got it. And be excited about it, right? Often I see people, you know, they work hard. They get the outcome, they're excited for 5 minutes and then it's done. No, get excited in the journey. Get excited in the process, in the learning. Get excited in who you are becoming for that. You see nowadays people driving in the subway, in the bus, everywhere. Smile, be excited, you know. The worst thing can happen is somebody look at you, see you smiling, and they smile back. It's awesome. So really visualize the outcome like you achieve it, okay? And when you do that, create that certainty. Be very like, wow, I got it. Really think about like the certainty of the excitement of how you've done it. It's done. Boom. Yes. And one way to do that is very simple. It's to really be connected with the feeling. Be really associated with the feeling. What do you see? Close your eyes and think of, okay, I'm there. So what do you see around you? Yeah, what do you see? Who's with you? What do you hear? Are there people like, giving a high five, excited? What's your internal voice? Are you saying, great job, awesome? And how do you feel? Yeah, how do you feel about that? Really make it real. The brain doesn't know the difference between reality and not, so might as well take advantage of it. All right, so very, very important. So once you have that, what I suggest you is schedule, that's number 4, schedule at the end of the week. Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and schedule what I call your win and your losses and your loss of the week. And so imagine the following. If you had a super important meeting with someone on the weekend, once a week, and that meeting could change your life, would you show up? Yeah, of course you would. So make it a must to schedule time for yourself. If you have a family, let them know Saturday between 8 and 9 is my time, or Sunday between 7 and 8, whatever time works best for you. And create a block. It's your time, all right? And what you do during that time is ask yourself, in the past week, what was great about my week? Yeah, what was great about my week? What was exciting? What was the excitement of my week? And write it down, really write it down. What did I do right during my week? Because what get rewarded, get repeated, you want to know, you want to be aware of the thing you did right? Because you want to connect with that emotion of like, yes, I killed it this week, right? So really spend the time of what did I do, what was great, what did I right this week? Then also you get to know, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong this week and why? Because you gotta know what are the roadblocks. What are the roadblocks that are preventing you from creating, achieving, having, getting what you want? Because if you are not aware of it, life just go, 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, 10 years, 15, 20 years, and you're not aware of it. So really, what did I do wrong this week and why? You really want to ask yourself the why, because what's going to happen with that question, write it down. What's going to happen is you're probably going to find some excuses, some reasons, some limitation that you've been using. And listen, this is not a time to beat yourself up. No. This is the time to be aware of what's happening in your mindset. All right, so this is not to beat yourself up. This is really to be aware. All right, so you write it down, and in some future videos, I'm gonna help you and share how you can get rid of those limitations, stories, excuses, and reasons we have tendency to give ourselves. Because remember, either you have results or reasons, excuses. It's reason, excuses the same. Either one or the other. So very important. And once you finish asking yourself that question, then you ask, what do I need to change for the coming week? Knowing what I did wrong, what do I need to change for this coming week? Very super duper important. All right? And also then, once you have all that information, what are my learnings? What am I learning about myself? What am I learning about the way I approach things? And what kind of improvement could I apply? Where do I need improvements? Again, the questions are the answer. If you take the time, trust me, if you take the time, you will have more success than you ever thought possible. The main reason people don't have success is because they don't measure where they are. They don't measure their result. And then they're like, I did my best. No, doing my best is not enough. Absolutely, especially when you want to go out there, or you're in a relationship, or family, or your body, etc., etc. All right, so that was number 4. Number 5, probably the most important one, be grateful. Really be grateful. Every morning, every evening, whatever it is, really be grateful of for what you have in your life. Really be grateful for the things that happen in your life, that you have in your life. Be aware of that. You know, again, don't want to rebash the politics or what's happening lately. People are so focused on the negative. And again, I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying, all right, I don't do politics, it's easier. But really be grateful of what you have, because remember, probably your worst day, it's somebody else's dream day. Think about that. Get a little perspective. Your worst day is probably somebody else's dream day. So reconnect with yourself. Be grateful for what you have. When was last time you thanked your body for doing what it do for yourself, what it's doing for yourself? When was last time you thanked your spouse, your partner, your loved one for being in your life? When was last time you thanked your kids, if you have, or your family, or your friends? You know, did you call your parents, your kids, whatever? Be grateful. Take the time to really connect. That's the most important tip I can share with you today. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what's coming. And I thank you very much. This is Ricardo Gomez, Master Coach and Trainer at Think Big Change. And if you like this, please share with other people, comments, ask me any question. I'll be around to answer that. Thank you very much, and this is a wrap.